Good morning, team. I'm back with another assignment detailing. It is the BA6933 Statistics Week 5 assignment. As a part of this assignment, we will be working on multiple sample test analysis. Okay. So as a part of this, we will be using two different type of tests. For the first type of multiple sample test, we will be using ANOVA, and for the second type of test like independence, we will be using chi-square test. Okay, so anyhow, when we cross-check these two questions, we understand that we need data like income for non-private schools, income for non-private, non-profit private schools, for-profit private schools, and public schools. And the for second one, we need income values for different majors. How to know how many different majors are there? Okay, so for that, what we do, what is the data given here? Left side, we are having a data that is given to us. So you just select it, maybe like A to F, select it and click on insert pivot table and take the range. The range is automatically selected and click on new worksheet. Now, click here, just click on major. You see how many different type of variables are there. Again, copy this one and paste it beside and change this to school type. Okay, so these are the type of data we are having accounting for based on the major type. These are the values, and based on the school type, these are the values. So for these values, we are supposed to generate data. Okay, so now we create columns. How many columns we need? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 columns. So what we do, we create 8 columns here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So let us reduce one and click insert. So it automatically creates 8 columns. Okay, so now we have 8 columns here. So and what we do, let us set it down. Okay, made small, made small. Now create filters. Okay, so first one, what is the question here we are having? So we need to prepare multiple sample tests. We should first create samples on the name of different type of schools. So what schools we are having in shoot 2 already we have created. This is first type of school. So I'm creating. So last time we missed adding formulas. So just to, you make sure that this time you add formulas also. Okay, first this one I'm pasting it here. Profit, income. You can write anyway income of for private, something like that. Whatever the way you like, you can work on it. So next, same thing, and for profit, and next one it is like not for profit, private, not for profit. And third one is public. So for this, let us use filter command and uh, create data for that. Okay. So is equal to filter filter and select array, comma, D to D. This is for profit. Got it. Now you got values for profit. Next it is not for profit. So I'm just copying the formula here and pasting it here, and here it is not for profit. So, and I'm same like I'm copying the formula from here again, and I'm making it pasted here, and I'm changing this value to public. So now we have all the three types of data. So let us use formula here. So last time somebody lost marks just because of formula. So formula text is that is equal to f of formula text. So this formula usually applied on only one row. So when we apply this on this row and it automatically generates value. So just mention it there. Okay. So next one is also same. Let me include formula text here. So include. Now we have created all the three data, and let us work on conducting first analysis. So let me copy the question from here. So regular practice, I use like this, and you can use your own format. Okay, so this is the question, and I'm conducting analysis. So what kind of analysis we do for this multi sample test? So here the main purpose is testing are these three values like the income generated for profit, private for profit college, and private not for profit college, and public college, or the incomes that are generated by these three different types of colleges are equal or not, we will be testing. First, we confirm that they are different. So, what is the rule here? Income of public is equal to income of private non-profit, private for profit. So, whether these three incomes are equal means average incomes, maybe like average income of public equals to average income of not private but not profit, and average income of private for profit are equal or not, that we are testing here. For that we will be using go to data analysis and take ANOVA. Take ANOVA single factor, click OK, and select input range. This is the input range, comma, this is the input range, comma, and this is the input range. Labels in the first text, okay, and output range is this. Click OK. Let me select, press Control, click this, and click this. Just press Control and select these data, and let me try now. And our single factor must contain range of continuous. Let us do one thing. The formulas that we have used, let them move this side. All the formulas we keep one side, and uh, we use this one, maybe like formula text for profit income, and formula text for not profit income, and formula text for public income. Okay, so because it is asking us to keep all these three columns side by side. If we keep separately, it cannot perform analysis, maybe like that. So here what we do, we select all the three columns and go to data analysis, select ANOVA single factor, click OK. And we should keep these values 0.05 labels and select ANOVA output in selected range and go to answer sheet and select this area and click OK. Now you got the values. So, oh my God, sorry. Here, if you cross check, the main purpose here is we are assuming all these values are actually not equal. Okay, so this average income generated with the public is not equal to average income generated by the private non-profit and average income that is generated by the private for profit. These three average income values are different. So when we run the test, we got the value of P 0.66. See, what is the hypothesis? H naught means, H naught what it is explaining? The average income by public schools is different from private non-profit, and it is different from public, sorry, private and for profit. So otherwise simply makes like income generated by three types of colleges is different. So this is the hypothesis we took. So alternative hypothesis will be against to this one, right? It will become quite opposite to the H naught. So H1 is HA is like the average income of all colleges are equal. So now here the p-value is greater than 0.05, 0.66. This concludes that the average value generated by the three different colleges are equal. Okay, so there is no much difference between these colleges. When you cross check the average value also, the value is slightly different. When we take a standard error and perform activity 100%, this will be comes under the error range only. So within the range these values will fit. So that is the reason why, and it's also clearly showing that the variance is very low. So what we will conclude, H naught is failed. H naught failed. H naught failed means H1, H alpha, H alternative is successful, which means that the average value of all the schools are more or less similar to each other or equal. It means that or same. So that is what we found from this analysis. So write your interpretation mentioning that the average value of all the samples that are took. What are the three different samples that we took? Income value for non-profit schools, non-profit and for-profit and public schools. Three different samples we took. When we cross-checked the average value of three samples, they are more or less the same. So that is what we identified from this analysis. Now let us consider the second question. That is, we should do sample test to demonstrate whether or not the mean income are equal for all education measures. So now we should calculate income for different measures. So from the pivot table, we already know These are the five majors. One, accounting, data analytics. So let us take columns. Let us copy and paste it to the columns. Accounting, data analytics, economics, finance, and management. So now let us calculate samples. Let us create samples. This is the formula text same again. So we take same formula kind of thing. I will paste it. And what is the range we should take? F and F is the income value, and this should be D and D should be major column. So what is the major column? That is E. So let us take E, and this one is accounting. I will create a formula kind of thing like this, accounting. So now I got accounting value. So maybe some formula issue, maybe like is equal to, oh, got it. So this should be F to F. Um, Here you should take, this is F to F and E to E. So formula mistake. $F, $F, $E, $E. When you take this kind of formula, now it automatically generates value. Got it? It's a formula issue. Now we have all the samples. Again, let us generate formula text for data, and so like this, maybe formula text be accounting. So create formula text for each and everything, because necessarily losing marks for such aspect. Formula text for accounting I will create it here. Okay, so this is equal to formula text of this one. Okay, so like that you can create formula text for different ones. 2 3 4 5. Okay, so already done. N1, N2, N3, all. You can use values also. Okay, so accounting up to management, you just write it. I'm not writing here, you just write it. So for the second question, again, what we do, we will be taking value, all the five values, go to analysis. Oh, sorry, man, I need to first copy the question, right? So where is the question? This is the question. Second question, and I'm copying and pasting it here. Now I will generate ANOVA. Again, what we are trying to test. So the main H naught hypothesis we create is the average values of all these factors are not equal. Okay, alternative hypothesis is all the average values of these five different type of measures are equal. They have same average value. Say for example, if accounting is having 50,000, data analytics will also having more or near to 50,000, and further for other values also it will be the average salary is more or less the 50,000. That is what alternative hypothesis. We say that they are completely different. They are completely different. Accounting will be having a different average value. Data analytics will be having a different average value. That is what we are perceiving. That is H naught. So now what we do, we perform data analysis on the task. We take single factor only, and we took all the elements. Just click and select output range. Just select the value and click OK. Now we got the value. Oh, so just control. So first make sure you have selected proper data. Okay, data is G2. You should select a proper data. This is M to Q. Right, I selected actual columns. Make sure you cross check this one. Otherwise, you will be giving a wrong answer. All right, and click OK. Now I got the value. When you generate this, cross check here whether you selected groups like accounting, data analytics came or not. If not, you took wrong data. Maybe previous columns or input columns are selected by you. Okay. So now we see that the p-value is less than 0.5, 0.05. So this shows that H naught is hypothesis test is success. It means every group is having a different average value. You can see it. Okay. The average values of different groups, you can see they are different from each other. Okay. So when we collectively cross check, all the groups are having different average values, not even near to each other. Say for example, maybe these three are near to each other and these two are near to each other. When we cross check all, so these three are far away from management and accounting. So it clearly shows that H naught, which says that all majors have different average values that become successful. Okay, based on that, we can simply conclude that. So when we take this kind of samples, the average value of management is higher when compared to other things. Next highest one is accounting. Based on that, we can make a proper decision which major we can join. Okay, so H naught says all majors generate different average income. H alpha is they generate same average income. Now what becomes success? Now P is less than 0.05, which is H naught is true. The statement H naught is true. Provide your interpretation. So this is for first two tasks.